All right, let's take a quick look. All right, I got everything set up. So this is going to be an AI race, 80 laps at Pocono. I'm using the stock iRacing setup. So we're gonna get in the race. I forgot where I had the settings.
You'll have to stop for more fuel before the race is over.
I'll show afterwards, but I think it's a good time to reacquaint myself with the iRacing AI. And maybe, at least I hope, this is that the AI in the NASCAR 25 video game
Green flag, next
is
time
going to
by.
be
Line up on the
similar.
outside. Pit road is closed. Catch
Similar
stop
to
7
this.
car. Catch stop 33 car.
So hold on a second. So we're going to start in the back. I always like starting in the back and work my way through just for a little extra challenge. But this is the AI. I do have it set pretty high, but it is not anywhere near the highest settings, right? So one of the things that I do hope they do a better job in the video game is to have more consistency with the difficulty of the AI throughout all the tracks. The thing on iRacing that I think needs work is that you can't just set it and forget it when it comes to the difficulty. In other words, whatever setting I have for this now, if I go to a completely different racetrack, it may or may not be harder or easier. And there needs to be more consistency. So you do got to spend a lot more time on iRacing, doing some practice and testing and making tweaks before you actually do a race if you want the best
Get ready, going green.
experience. But when you find the right settings, it is really good. So I'm not going to push too hard.
Pace cars in.
We're going to take our time. It's
Green, green, green.
85 laps, so I'm going to try to take my time. I do have the rear cars a little bit slower than the guys up front because I do want the field to spread at some point. So just going to get a feel of the car. I just jumped in with no practice, but as you can see, the AI behaves really well, in my opinion. This is one of the strengths of the AI on iRacing. You know, once in a while you might see something weird, but it's not, you know, like when the AI first came out, you would see a lot more issues. Like right now, they got it pretty locked in, pretty decent, but you can see that, to me, this is more realistic than racing online against people. Because
6, only 2, 3, 8.
you can see they do kind of take different lines, but nobody's doing anything stupid. I shouldn't say nobody. This is an AI, not real people, but they do behave quite well. They got good car control. Sometimes you will see a car kind of get loose.
Outside. Stay low.
So we're going to keep it in fourth gear at this stage.
Stay low.
Like I said, I'm not in a rush. I just want to kind of see how this
Stay
plays
low.
out.
Stay low.
You can be aggressive, right? But you don't have to do anything stupid. This looks a lot more like real life NASCAR.
56, only 4, 1, 7.
Which is what I tell people. This is, in my opinion, more realistic. And you're going to get a much better experience than online. Like online, right here, you'll have 4 wide. And you don't feel like you have to force the issue as much.
Stay low.
Oh my God, I left it in fifth.
Stay low. 3 wide, you're on the bottom.
3 wide, okay.
Outside, still there.
Gotta be careful. But
stay low.
This is really impressive, in my opinion.
Stay low.
To be able to program AI to be running this
Stay
well,
low.
side by side.
3 wide, you're on the bottom.
3 wide.
Hold your
Gotta
line.
be careful.
Outside, still there. Outside, still there. Stay
3
low.
wide.
56. Only 8, 8. Stay low. Clear to the top. Outside. Clear, clear.
I'm really enjoying this. This is so much
Outside.
more enjoyable than actually
Stay
racing
low.
online. All right, let me
Stay
back
low.
off. I was gonna force it,
Clear
but
to the top.
there's no reason to force
Outside.
it. I don't want to ruin the race
Stay
early.
low. Clear to the top. Outside. Stay
And
low.
you can see the AIs, they'll race you back.
Stay low.
They
Clear
have
to the
good
top.
pace.
Outside. Stay low.
I gotta avoid getting back on the gas too soon because I'll
Clear to the
spin
top.
out. You can see
56,
5 laps
29.
in, we're running 33rd.
21 has
So I
taken the lead.
passed a few cars,
Outside.
but
Stay low.
it's
Stay
not
low.
like
3 wide, you're on the
too
bottom.
easy.
Outside.
And I do
still
have
there.
a lot of room to raise it
Stay low.
if I need to, but I've
Stay
done,
low. Clear to the top. Outside.
based on the past
Stay
before
low.
when I went to 5th gear,
Stay low. Stay
I just
low.
gotta pace myself. Like, if you got patience, you're gonna really enjoy it. You just have to have patience.
Clear to the top.
You can see, like, I passed a few
Outside.
guys. Some of them got their spots back.
Stay low.
I'm not pushing too hard. I don't want to
Stay
make a
low.
mistake.
Stay low.
Someone on the outside
56,
passing me again.
49,
So
7,
look at this.
4.
I'm still
Clear to the top.
struggling.
Outside. Stay low. Stay
A couple
low.
of guys overdrove the corner. I should be able to.
Stay low.
I got still someone on the outside, but this is good. I promise
Stay
you,
low.
you will never have an online race against people that is
Clear to
this
the top.
organized and fun. Like, if this is more realistic, I'm telling you. I got a bit aggressive there. I had to whoa it up.
The leader just did a
And I am
55,
on
42,
the stock
7,
setup.
56.
So if I was
42,
using a
3,
custom
7.
setup, I
That was
could
your fastest
definitely
lap of
run
the
better.
session. Inside, stay high. Car 13 has taken the
But
lead.
this is perfect.
Stay high. Clear to the bottom.
Just pay attention to the AI. It is, I really can't ask for better than this. Like, if we could get something like this in NASCAR 25, I will be ecstatic. And again, the only issue that I've had, and like I said, it's been a while since I've done some AI racing, at least thoroughly, right? The only issue is, like I said, there are
56,
tracks where
4209. That was your
setting-
fastest lap of the session.
you run the same exact setting like I'm running here and at a different
Inside.
track. Whoa.
Stay high. Clear to the bottom. Inside.
I could run the same exact
Stay high.
settings,
Clear to the bottom.
and at a different track, it'll be too easy or too difficult. So I'd like to see more consistency there, but the AI is really good.
Outside.
You can see they're not like
Stay low.
all out of control, but they don't run the same
Stay
lines.
low.
And they will make mistakes, or they will, like,
Stay
you know,
low.
get loose, or, you know,
Clear the
overdrive
top.
a corner. Like, and if you miss your spot, they'll take it back. I got a really good
Three
run.
wide, you're on the bottom. Keep it up, keep digging. Hold your line. 56, only 3, 8. Hold your line. Outside, still there. Stay low. Clear to the top. Outside, clear to the top.
Okay, I cleared that. We're making good pace. But it's, you know, it feels good. It's not too easy at the moment, right? Let's wait and see what happens as we go deeper into the run. This is gonna be lap 10 as I cross the start finish. So we made up a lot of spots. You know, I may have to like tweak it up and make it harder, but I do have room. Long as it's not too easy for me at the highest setting. That's my only worry. But so far, so good.
2, 7, 7. Outside. Clear to the top.
Unless you're patient, you're gonna enjoy it. Don't try to pass 10 guys in 2 laps. You'll be fine. Okay, I got this guy behind me. He's trying to work his way on the inside, but I think we're good. He's got to run. There he goes. Inside.
Inside. Stay high.
I like that. Whoa. Man, he really ran me a little bit aggressive there, which is fine.
Stay high.
There he goes. He had to lift.
Clear to the bottom. 56.
So,
only 4, 5.
You can see all the cars. They're spreading out more and more. This is perfect old school racing. Now, if I tweaked it a little bit more, man, this would be a blast. I could actually do a full race. But this is 85 laps. So far, so good. Lifted a little earlier. Again, I want you guys to really think about this. Look at the way these cars race, and you don't see anyone doing anything stupid like you do online. Everybody, you know, this is like what professional drivers are supposed to be like.
56.
This is so much more enjoyable. When you're racing real people, they start dive bombing. They don't care if it's
outside.
Like,
Clear to the top.
do shit like what I just did, but they start dive bombing, and they don't care if it's 4 wide, and they don't have good car control. This is excellent. So I wish more people would try the AI on iRacing. It's really good. I can't wait till they switch over to adding career mode. They are gonna add a career mode to the AI in iRacing.
Outside.
Whoa! Oh my God! I was this close to wrecking. But
56. Only 3, 9, 3.
This is amazing. This is as good as it gets when it comes to AI. And I have room to make it harder if I need to. That's one of the reasons I'm doing this. 85 laps. I'm hoping that that's what iRacing does. I really want it to feel like this. Just make sure that the AI is consistent and that the top setting isn't too difficult. I mean, too easy. It's better if it's too difficult and you could bring it down.
Only 1, 2, 5. That was your fastest lap of the session.
You can see there's good spread with the cars. And you could start picking them off one by one. And that is, for me, the most enjoyable part of racing. I really hate when you're in a pack and there's nowhere to go. This is when the real racing happens, right? You start getting some tire wear, cars are spread out. Look at these two cars in front of me. This car is making a move on the inside, so they'll pass each other. They're not on rails. There he goes, inside, and he made the pass. Now, this guy behind me, I passed him quite a while ago, but he's not that far behind me. You know, if I make a mistake, he's going to be there to capitalize. And here goes, look, the blue car's in front of me. He's trying to get his spot back. So there's a battle. And that's what you want to see when it comes to AI. You don't want these guys just being an obstacle course and then, you know, you pass or they pass and they just stay in formation. And here he comes. The car behind me.
Inside.
So he got to run.
Stay high.
And there he goes on the inside, but I'm going to pinch him a bit.
Clear to the bottom.
I passed him again, so there he goes. See him in the rearview mirror?
56.018. Outside. Clear to the top.
So, past the blue car. Now, that's one more pass. So, as I move forward, I am encountering faster cars, and that's what you want. Now, when do I have to? All right, I still got 24 laps of green. Now, you can see that car on the outside got loose. The car on the inside, he's kind of loose, but he's trying to make the pass. And again, oh, somebody's coming out of the, somebody had pitted. I saw a car coming out of the pits. So, this is, whoa, look how loose he got. He tried to come down on me to block, and he got loose. But nothing crazy. Trust me, you're never going to get this many cars on the track against real drivers and it race this clean and realistic on iRacing. So I recommend people if you're on iRacing, do yourself a favor, man. Do a little bit of AI racing. If you really want to have an experience that is not as frustrating.
56.104.
Now imagine this with the career mode. Alright, so we're going to start going in.
Outside. Stay low.
He's not giving it up. So you got to keep working it. Let off early, take my time. I'm going to make more passes, so I'm not worried. I'm pacing myself, not doing anything stupid.
55.91.
Whoa, got real tight there. I tried to get on the gas a little too soon, so I'm losing pace.
56.239.
Look at this. Look at these guys up front, right in front of me. So, oh, that 8 car, I think. The Momo car was struggling. So we're back in it. Let off early. That 35 got loose. High up on the track, should be able to make this pass pretty easy. This is huge ran
Outside.
out of Japan.
Clear to the top.
So we made that pass. Should be able to clear him. There's another pass. But he's behind me. He's got a better exit.
50,
There he goes. He's going to try to go on the inside.
Inside.
Okay, so we'll just back off early.
Stay high.
Coast. We're on the
Clear to the
outside.
bottom.
Because he had the bottom, so. But he can't hold the bottom. So now, yeah, he tried to pass, couldn't make it happen. But see, if that was a real person online, they would have done something stupid, like really try to force the issue. And that's what I love about racing the AI. It's like, they'll race you just hard enough, but they won't do anything stupid. It's been a long time since I've actually seen any major issues with the AI. Whoa, 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 whoa. I almost killed it there. Whoa.
Outside, car
Whoa.
55 has taken the lead. Inside.
Wow, I almost completely lost it
Clear to the
there.
bottom.
And now I lost another spot.
57.729.
And here comes another one, see?
Inside.
I love it.
Clear
I
to the
made a
bottom.
big mistake there. Almost lost the car, had to back out of it, and now I lost 2 spots. And there's a third car trying to pass. So, you still got to be on your toes. And that's why I'm doing an 85 lap race, so you guys can get a good feel of the AI. Here he comes. Going down.
Inside.
Gonna have to stay up top.
Stay high.
I'm gonna get a better run off
Stay
the top.
high.
There he goes. He couldn't get back on the gas. But he got
Stay
side by
high.
side with me.
Clear to the bottom.
I just gotta be patient.
57,
I lost a couple
42,
spots and now I
8.
gotta get it back. I love it. So I got aggressive there.
Outside.
Took it in deep.
Clear to the top.
Downshift to 4th. Slowly get back in the gas. That's another spot. Just past Dale Earnhardt Jr. Back. Easy. No. I don't have to really overdo it. Oh, here comes that car again. He's not done. Now, he almost
Stay
got
high.
into me there, but he held. That's what I like about the AI.
Stay high.
They're really good at maintaining control. So if they get loose, they'll
Stay high.
back out. You know,
56,
these guys race
41,
online, real people,
Stay high.
and yeah, they'll just keep pushing it even though they're loose. They'll run you over.
Clear to the bottom. Inside. Stay high.
So if you love long green flag runs and
Clear to the bottom.
old school racing, the AI is going to give it to you for the most part. Alright, so this might be a good.
Outside.
Whoa,
Go to the
whoa!
top.
Gotta be careful. Man, that Dale Earnhardt's
Inside.
back in it.
Stay high.
He just made contact with me, just a little bit
Stay high.
side to
Clear to the
side,
bottom.
nothing major. There he goes. He's making the pass, but I got the run. Oh, dirty air. This, you can't ask for more than this from the AI. This is
23,
amazing
9.
racing. So you don't, you know, you're not just gonna
Outside.
pass guys and then they're like, okay, they give up.
Clear to the top.
Whoa, almost got loose there again.
Outside.
There he
low.
is again, same car. These
Clear
two
to the
cars are
top.
giving me hell.
Outside. Stay low.
Okay.
Stay low. Clear to the top.
Whoa, okay. Earnhardt Jr. got loose.
The leader just did a 55.9.
Okay, so now we're gonna try to. Now these cars, they'll give you all you want. try to make
56,
this pass
only
here
3, 5, 1.
on the inside. Yeah, they back off
Clear to the top.
pretty good entering turn 1. But he's, whoa! There he is on the outside. Oh, I just stuck my nose in there. Okay. Oh, now he's working the inside.
Inside, clear to the bottom.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Man, I had a push there. But the car would not turn.
Car 13 has taken the lead.
Finally, I think I can pull away from these guys. Look at that.
56, only 4,
I was
9,
in
6.
22nd place like 10 laps ago, more than 10 laps ago, and I was just battling these guys. So, this isn't like, you know, some of the older NASCAR games where you just pass guys and then that's it, you're done. That's what good AI is supposed to do. And make you pay for your mistakes. And now the tire wear is really kicking in. Oh, look at this, Dale Earnhardt Jr. is back in the picture. Yeah, if you let off just a little bit, they'll come back. Look at him, he's got a good run. I can't get back on the gas like I want to. There he goes. On exit, he got loose.
56, only 3, 5, 9.
I should be able to pull away at some point. He's not giving up though. Trying to be more aggressive there. At some point, they're going to start pitting, so I don't want to wait too long. Yep, somebody's pitting there. I don't want to be the first to pit. There's guys pitting behind. I can see them in the rear view.
56, only 3, 2, 9. You're in the top 20. Good job.
I'd rather be like the last to pit. I really like the AI here a lot. The behavior, and the cars, they're not like floating on the track. They're really planted in the track. At least, that's what it looks like, it feels like when you're racing around them. A lot of times, especially in some of the, lesser NASCAR games, the cars look like they're on rails or floating right above the track.
56, only 7, 8, 3.
So this is pretty much what I'm hoping to see in NASCAR 25. With better graphics, but the actual on-track racing. Now, the physics are not going to be the same. They've already confirmed that. But that's okay, right? If the AI races like this, and it's not gonna matter, right? That the physics are not exactly sim. You don't need sim physics. You just need something that feels good. So we're gonna pit.
The car in front is pitting.
We still got 11 laps of fuel, so I think the longer I
56,
wait,
only 4, 2,
better.
9.
I could stay out a lot longer, but I don't want to do that. I kind of want to stay with what the AI is doing and not get an unfair advantage. Just out of curiosity. So
the leader just did a 55.793.
the leader's way quicker. So I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna maybe pit next lap.
.236. You're in the top 10.
Now, I know I can make it on one more stop if I push it, but I don't want to win like that, or I don't want to have a, get a good finish because of that. I'm really focused here on racing the AI on an even playing field, right? So I don't want to win on strategy or just stopping once. So I'm gonna pit, if not now, the next lap. My green flag pitting sucks. That's a real weakness for me. So we're gonna stop on the next one.
56.55.
I was hoping to get a little closer to another car. I drove it a little harder in there than I should have, but I can feel the vibration, like when the tires get really old, they start to chatter. I can feel it in the sim. Like, yeah, everything, my wheel, everything is starting to vibrate. And the seat. It's like when you overheat the tires or they're just really worn, you get that sensation. It comes through. We're gonna wait next lap. We're definitely pitting next lap. I really wanted another car that I could pit behind so I could
56.
so I could guide me better. I don't want to make a mistake, but I don't want to have like the slowest pit stop in the world either. Hopefully you guys stick with me because I want to see what happens. Like I said, if I wanted to run a full race, now I know I could really jack up the difficulty more, right? So keep that in mind. This is not the highest difficulty setting. All right, so we're gonna pit now. Nobody around. I don't want to speed. I really suck at this.
Pit box in 3, 2, 1. Right here.
All right. We'll see how this plays out.
That's it, go.
Whoa. How often do you guys see a long run like this, right? With nobody doing anything stupid. You know, this is what you get with the AI for the most part. But every track is different, so you got to keep that in mind. But this is what I'm hoping for when it comes to the experience in NASCAR 25 against the AI. The AI is what makes it fun. I'm not even thinking of physics right now. I'm just focused on the AI. So we're definitely going to make one more stop, I think. I just want to do whatever the AI is doing. just to have not having an unfair advantage when it comes to strategy.
12.746.
Well, we've done quite well. We started in the back. And this is how you get a sense of accomplishment, you know, a longer race. And, you know, not passing 5 cars a lap, right? You want it to be a challenge.
Leader spitting now.
Yes, I'm pretty sure everyone's going to make one more stop.
55.947. The leader just did a 4.753.
Wow, we're 33rd. I thought we'd be further up. Must be still a lot of people left to pit. When it all works out, I think we should be somewhere between 22 and 25. So, there should be more guys pitting.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1.3 seconds.
Anybody else in the pits?
56, even.
Well, this is tough, man. Could have pushed a little harder, I guess, but this is just to give you guys a taste and a feeling of the AI on iRacing, and I'm really hoping that this is more or less what we're gonna get in NASCAR 25.
55.899.
It's really well done, in my opinion.
Outside. Stay low.
There he goes. He's pushing on the outside. Running the top is going to give you a better exit. So that makes sense. But like I said, these guys, they don't just like, oh, you passed me. Now I'm just falling back. They'll, you know, you make any slight mistake, they'll take the spot back.
Outside. Clear to the top. Outside.
He's got the outside run.
Stay low.
That's what you expect here, right? So I had the bottom, but I couldn't complete the pass. That is open.
8. Clear to the top.
But as the run wears on,
outside.
What the fuck did I just say?
Clear to the top.
As the run goes on, right?
Outside.
Tire wears kicks in. I'll be able to make passes here. But yeah, there he goes on the outside. So he's going to give me a hard time for a while, and that's what you want to see. This is a very technical track, very difficult to be fast here. You guys know I'm not that good at this, so this is great, man. Like I said, man, as long as it's challenging.
56.5.
But the behavior and the way they race, I love it. This is
Outside.
in my opinion, way
Clear to
more
the top.
realistic than, you know, racing real people online, because they all
Outside.
race like knuckleheads. These guys are
Stay
very
low.
professional, organized. They don't do anything
Clear to the
stupid.
top.
They'll just click off, you know, lap times, and they'll pass each other. You know, at other tracks, you'll see even more passing. It's just, this is Pocono, right? So it's very much what you would expect in real life from Pocono. And that 26 is loose, and he just got passed. So yeah, the AI doesn't just sit back. That 5 car was quicker, and he passed, and that 26 got
Only
loose.
4, 4, 5.
I know I'm talking a lot, guys, but
Outside.
I'm really trying to describe
Clear to the top.
what this is like as you see it.
Outside.
Right there, the 5 car just got loose.
Stay low.
I got the spot on the inside.
Clear to the top. Outside.
Now I got the other car on the outside.
Stay low.
I mean, I could put it in 5th and
Clear
then
to the top.
downshift again.
Outside.
I don't like it if I could help.
Clear to the top.
If I don't have to do it.
Outside.
Okay, so he's back on the outside.
Stay low.
We
Clear to
should
the
clear
top.
him here. There it is.
.56. Only 486. Outside. Clear to the top. Outside. Stay low.
I couldn't clear him.
Stay low.
There he goes on the outside.
The leader just did a 55. Only 5, 4, 1. Clear to the top. Outside.
See, the sense of awareness
Clear to
is
the top.
really good. I could have backed it off and he would have took the spot, but I drove it in a little bit harder and he knew I was there. So he backed out, right? Which is smart, right? It's smart, clean, professional driving. But when you race people online, real people, they don't want to give it up. So then you'll go in too wide into that corner and that's where the wrecks happen.
56. Only 193.
But there he is. He's gaining on me. He's going to the inside. Just able to hold him off, but now I overdrove the corner. There he is. Now,
Inside.
who's going to give in? He's on the inside.
Stay high. Clear to the bottom.
He backed out. See, because this time I drove it in hard, but on the outside.
Inside.
There he is on the inside.
Stay high.
This is a whoa, okay.
Stay high.
And he pushed me to the outside without, you know,
Clear to the
doing
bottom.
anything crazy. Now he's got it. I should have a better run here, but no.
Okay, we're halfway to the finish.
Look at this
56.
Competitive.
Only 5, 6, 8.
AI. It's like he's fighting me. He gave up the spot. Then he went and took it.
Outside. Clear to the top.
There it is. I got the spot again, but now he's on the outside. He's got a better run, so I got to be careful. Oh, I can't.
Outside.
So to avoid the wreck, I
Stay
got to
low.
back out. There he is again.
Clear to the top.
You can't ask for better than this, man, when it comes to AI. And I'm racing him as hard as I can without putting myself in a bad spot, because you'd hate to
Outside.
get to this point, this deep into a
Stay
race,
low.
and then wreck yourself.
Stay low.
There's your race. But look where I'm at. I'm running 31st.
Stay low. 56. Only 3, 8,
All right,
1.
he's on the
Clear to the
outside,
top.
but I'm gonna try to run hard on the inside. I
Outside.
did.
Clear to the top.
Whoa. Got loose there. Had to back off. But I think I got the spot. I got it. Oh, he's right there. I stuck the nose in there. I had to be slightly more aggressive because he's really holding me back.
Outside. Stay low. Stay low.
Right? I'm right on the edge. There he is on the
Stay
outside.
low. 56.
Look at how
44,
competitive
0,
this,
4.
and we're running in the almost 30th place.
Stay low.
This is for 29th place, this battle.
Clear to the top.
So I was worried that maybe I needed to crank up the difficulty a little bit more. I don't think so. So after a green flag cycle, I actually lost spots. This is a difficult track. I'm not very quick here. But look at that. I spent like 4 or 5 laps just to get to 29th. Right? Between 29th and maybe 32nd, 33rd place, it was quite a battle. That's what I'm looking for, right? When it comes to gameplay, that's what feels rewarding. I'm telling you, if I could finish top 10 after all this, after 85 laps of this, I'm telling you, that's what a sense of accomplishment it feels like. So I'm gonna try to get this guy in turn 3. So here, let's see. Just right off. He got a good run. Oh, now I got this 5 car catching me from behind again. So yeah. Whoa, I had to blow it up. Oh, I got loose. Man, I'm trying, guys.
56, 141. Outside.
I drove it deep.
Clear to the
I
top.
just want to get around this guy. So I drove it a little harder than... Okay, he's still there?
Outside.
Yeah, I'm telling you, these guys, they don't
Stay
just...
low. The leader just did a 55, 797. Clear to the top.
So he's gonna back out. There he goes, he backed out.
Clear to the top.
He knows he didn't want to be side by side in the corner, which is realistic and smart. It's not like they don't drive like the knuckleheads on online. So now I got past him, and the 5 car got past him as well because he was quicker.
56, 317.
So now starting to catch this group. I'd like to have a better green flag pit cycle next time. Still got 35 laps. So there's going to be another cycle. Going a little bit harder there than I have been. It should be a better lap unless I screw it up in the third turn. This turn right here, turn 3. Catching these guys though. I gotta be careful. It's just don't get on the gas until you... There. That was nice, smooth. No loss of control.
55, 855.
That was good. That was a good corner. No wiggle, no nothing.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1.1 seconds.
Running perfect lap. But no mistakes on the gas, the car. So that's 2 perfect corners so far where I'm on the edge, but I didn't. gas here. A little bit, little bit, little bit, little bit. On the gas. All right, it may not be the quickest, but that was might be my smoothest lap.
55.982.
That means there's some room left for me. Oh, I really took it deep in. Look at this, I'm still in 28th place after 50 laps. I love it. I think I could do a full race with this setting and not worry about, you know, it being too easy. Now for some of you, yeah, you probably crank it up more skill. But that's what I want. I want to have that room to have all the challenge that I can handle, and if I have to make an adjustment, I want to be able to detune it, like if it's too hard.
Outside.
If it's too easy at the highest setting, there's nowhere to go but nowhere. Like,
stay low.
So it's important that it's challenging. Here we go.
Stay low. Clear to the top.
I'm gonna have to back it.
Outside. Stay low. Clear to the top.
There, got him. Cleared him. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh my God! I overdrove it. I almost lost it. I got too high on myself, and now Neil is right behind me. No, I'm pulling away.
56.335.
That's another spot. I think that green flag pit stop I did was so bad that I lost a lot of time. I'm really bad at green flag pit stops. I got to be more aggressive. But that's why I'd like to pit with another car, so I could just kind of use them as a guide. If you're all by yourself, you really got to hit your marks. And, you know, of course, I didn't do any practicing of pitting, which is pretty dumb.
Outside. Stay low. 56.207.
I am having a blast. I haven't had this much fun in a long time.
Stay low.
On iRacing. I got to do more AI races, guys. But that's what I like. That's what I want. I'm on the outside. I got to be careful. Oh no.
The leader just did a 55.896.
And like I said, the sense of awareness is really good because they don't chop your nose. Like, it's very rare. They know that you're near them or you're on the inside.
Outside.
And it's like their spotters letting them know, so they don't do anything stupid. Again, like real life drivers do on iRacing.
Stay low.
This is much more realistic, in my opinion.
1.15, clear to the top.
He passed me for that spot again, but I'm gonna get him here.
Outside. Clear to the top. Outside.
Outside.
Stay low.
Damn, he's got the outside run.
Stay low.
Look at this. After all of this racing, I'm still only in 26th spot. This is amazing. This is where you get a sense of accomplishment, guys. When they make you earn it. And like I said, look at these cars, man. They don't look like they're on rails or floating on the track. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I almost got into him. Whoa! I kind of screwed him. But the AI doesn't have any feelings, so that's good. Oh, here we go. Yeah, if the AI, if that was a real car, he'd be pissed. I kind of ran him up the track. I know I could be more aggressive, guys, but I like to drive as if I'm in a real car. You know, not using the fucking car as a battering ram against the AI. Anybody can do that. Like, I've driven as clean as you could drive. Like, a lot of times you'll see guys play these racing games, and what they do is they just drive over their head and they just run over the AI and just punt them out of the way. I don't think that's challenging, and I don't think that's any fun. You know, doing it without making contact, now we're talking. Look at these two guys, they're in a battle, and I'm catching them while they battle. This is as good as it gets. So I'm hoping iRacing gives us something like this for NASCAR 25. There they go, almost side by side. But this is what you want to see in AI. They're not just in a formation. Like this guy, the 36 car is a little quicker. He's trying to pass on the bottom, but the outside car has the momentum. He's not going to complete the pass. Oh, and he got loose. And I got a little bit of a run there. I got loose as well, but
56,
he got the worst end of it.
4, 5.
Here goes one more. So I should be able to pass him here. But like I said, the outside. The car on the outside has an advantage here on the exit. It is Pocono, but yeah, I got enough room to pass. That was not an issue. And you pick them off one at a time. Good old-fashioned racing. Oh, I overdrove that corner. I can't get back on the gas like I want to. So you're going to start seeing in the next 5 to 10 laps guys pitting, I think. We got 15 laps.
.56.199.
Man, so it took an entire green flag run just to get back to more or less where I was before cars started pitting the last time. This is pretty much where I was. So overall, I didn't gain much. I didn't gain anything. I'm you know, again, I was really slow in that pit stop, so I'm gonna try to be more aggressive. But that's what happens.
.56.024.
Harder there. I'm on the bumper.
The leader just did a 55.726.
We got 25 laps to go. Where will we end up? So, yeah. I honestly thought we'd be further up at this point, but I am actually very happy that this is much more challenging than I anticipated. I'll show you guys after this race where I set everything, just so you guys can see.
56.
I meant to do that, and I didn't start recording until I was already in the race. But, right, so we're gonna swing to the outside. Whoa!
Inside. Clear to the bottom.
Yeah, I took a big chance there.
Inside.
But I want to get that momentum on the outside, so I'm going to try to start passing on the outside. Yeah, look, I passed him easily. But running the top is better. Watch. There we go. I got a better run on the outside. Should be a pretty good lap.
55.91.
So 4/10 quicker. I ran the outside. This guy's on the outside. I'm gonna have to go in.
Outside. Clear to the top.
What? Oh my god, he's gotta run. Nope. I was able to get in front of him. Alright, I'm driving it slightly more aggressive, but I want to be further ahead when we pit. Alright. I'm quicker than these guys, so...
Outside. Stay low.
Really got to let off.
Stay low.
Got the run on the outside.
You're pulling away from the car
that
behind.
car's
The gap
holding,
is
that whole 7 cars holding him back. He had a good run. But
0.017.
see,
the top. You're the
if
top
that was
20.
a
Good
real
job. Outside.
like online racer and he
Clear
had
the
that
top.
run, he would have pulled right in front of me and probably caused a wreck. Oh! Like I just did. Wow, I really drove it. Oh my god.
Inside.
Damn. I got real loose there.
Stay high.
And
Stay high.
Wanted
to
a
the
bit,
bottom.
but these guys, I couldn't just pull in.
57.077.
Whoa! Man, I got loose there.
The car in front is pitting. 56.455. You're in the top 10. You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1.1 seconds.
I think
56.376. You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 1.9 seconds. The leader just did a 55.949. Pit box in 3, 2, 1. Right here.
damn, I suck at this. Alright. I don't know. Let's see where we end up when we go back out. Alright, so...
That's it, go. Outside. Stay low. Clear to the top.
Alright, we were 33rd the last cycle when we came back out. Now there's still more people to pit. I think we should be further ahead.
Outside. Clear to the top. Eleven point
There he
879.
Fuck. No. And I almost lost it. I tried to take it in really hard. And he was right in my lane.
Leader pitting now.
Alright, Mr. Trans.
Fifty-five point 812.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is
1
second.
Whoa.
Inside. Stay high. Stay high.
Alright, I got the run on the
Clear
outside.
to the bottom.
Alright, so we're doing better than we were before. So we're 7 spots better
Outside.
after everybody cycles through.
Clear to the top.
I could imagine I could do a full race, I think, 100%, and I'm going to have plenty of challenge.
56.298. Car 13
Has taken the lead.
outside. Clear to the top.
Make the pass. It doesn't get better than this, guys.
Leader fitting now.
Look at this AI, man. They just... I cannot ask for better than this. Like, this is really good. And it's been a while since I really spent time with the AI. I'm glad I did it. I'm doing this just to get maybe a taste of what we may see in NASCAR 25. And I'm really hoping it translates. I mean, I know they can't just take the programming of the AI here and just like plug it in, but I want their goal to be to match this. If not even improve it, like, but this is good. This is better than good, man. I'm having a blast. But we don't have a lot left.
You're pulling away
I'm
from the
sweating.
car behind. The gap is 1 second.
55.
Not once.
886.
Have I felt the frustration that I feel when I'm racing, you know, real people online.
Outside.
The leader just did a
55.911. Stay low.
Oh, okay.
Stay
Ooh, that
low.
was tight. Yeah, I drove it a little more aggressive there.
Stay low.
I'm gonna get this spot. He's gonna back out right here,
Clear to the
which
top.
is, like I said, that's the smart thing to do as a professional driver. You don't want to force it in there too wide in that corner, especially. But there he is. He's going inside. He's not gonna leave that. Oh, I gotta let off again. There he is. So yeah, they don't make it easy.
56.164.
Gotta run there. Gotta run. So yeah, they make it very challenging. I overdrove it. Oh, I did not get back on. Just scraped the wall. But the toe link is fine. Man, I'm sweating. So driving for BJ McLeod, and we may crack the top 20, but really wanted more. Like, holy shit. This is a technically challenging track, man. You can't just mash the throttle here. I love it. This is such an underrated track.
56.
And yeah, it's hard to pass here. I gotta...
Outside.
Whoa!
Stay low. Clear to the top.
Cleared him. I can drive it in a little deeper here. So I'm by myself. It's winding down, so it'll be 10 to go at
Inside.
the line here. There he goes. Oh, he got into me a little bit. Oh, that's okay, because
Stay high.
he backed off a little bit. He
Clear to
didn't
the
lose
bottom.
control. Oh!
Inside.
Oh my God, I had
Clear
to
to the bottom.
completely let off the gas, and now somebody else is in the picture. There he goes.
56.834.
Damn it.
Inside. Stay
There
high.
it is, though.
Clear to the bottom.
So I'm just gonna try
Outside. Clear to the top. Outside. Stay low. Stay low.
Man, you make one mistake, and I'm telling you,
Stay low.
they capitalize.
Clear to the top. Outside. Clear to the top.
Wow. That's why you got to be very careful when you make your move. You make one mistake, and yeah, you're going to spend the next 5 laps trying to make up for that mistake.
56.
So if you made it this far,
2.
we only have 9 laps left, guys. But this is as good as it gets when it comes to AI racing. And that's what I was hoping to show you guys. And I'm hoping this is what we get with NASCAR 25. Yes, I know I could, shift to 5th and maybe gain a little bit on that backstretch and then downshift again, but I don't like shifting on ovals, and I got to do what I'm comfortable with. Whoa, I got loose there. I had to back off, and there's that car again. There's, there he goes, and he took the spot.
56.
And now he's going for that other spot. This is amazing. You don't see this often when it comes to AI. Well, he took the spot back from me, and then he almost took that spot from the other car ahead of me. But now I'm taking it back. I got to be a little more aggressive because we are getting down.
Outside.
Oh!
Clear to the
There
top.
he goes. He ran the line he's supposed to. I really am trying, guys.
Outside.
This is not
Stay
easy.
low. Stay
Oh!
low.
He's got that run on the outside.
Stay low. 56. 418. Clear to the top.
The leader just did a
56.
Exactly the way
42,
it
9,
is
7.
in Pocono,
Outside.
so
Clear
it's
to the
hard to
top.
pass, and the guy on the outside gets that
Outside.
run. Very hard to complete the pass.
Stay low. Stay low.
There he goes. Wow, he's got a big run on the outside.
Stay low. Clear to the top. Outside.
He knows that was going to be dangerous. He backed it
Clear
out.
to the top.
And I knew that going into the corner, so I stayed on it, and he had to back out. That's what I love about the AI here. Shifted it to third. I don't know why I did that. Lucky I held on to it. But look at this.
56. Only 5, 7, 5.
You know, if I was racing online, that guy wasn't going to back out. We would have fucking wrecked into the corner.
Outside. Clear to the top.
Oh, no, 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 no!
Outside.
Oh my god, I had to
Clear the
completely
top.
let out. Oh man, I was already
Outside.
like, oh, I got the
Clear to
pass.
the top.
God
The
damn
leader
it.
is coming up on you. They're not outside.
Whoa. Yeah, I overdrove that, and then I almost spun out. God damn it. Leader is
57,
actually only 1
5,
second
6,
behind.
5.
1.2 seconds.
The car behind is closing on you. The gap is
1, only 2
seconds.
Can't make a mistake, man. Look at what it does to you. Yeah, that guy behind me is the leader. I don't think I'm going to hold him off either. He's a lot quicker.
Outside. Stay low.
So, there it goes. Like racing this guy side door to
Stay
door.
low.
We're door to door. He has the advantage here. You know,
Stay
unless
low.
I decide
Clear
to
to the
use
top.
him up, but I'm not going to do that. There he goes. All right, so we got the spot back. But man, there's the leader.
56,
He's not.
only 2,
He's closing
2,
in.
4.
You see that 30 car wiggle. There it goes. I'm going to try to set him up for turn 3. I'm not close enough to really force the issue here. So I'm going to hold back. Let the car just... Whoa! Yeah, I got dirty air there.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap
I got a
is
better
1
run.
second.
55, only 9, 0,
I'm
2.
definitely going to pass him here. I think I'm close enough to clear him on the exit.
Outside.
Because I don't make a mistake here.
Clear to the top.
Oh, there it goes again!
Outside. Clear to the top.
Oh no! There's the leader.
Outside.
Fuck!
Clear to the top. Outside.
I didn't want to be a
Clear
dick
to
and
the
block
top.
that green car. Got that. Made a mistake. Yeah, damn it. I really wanted to pass that other car, and I just, second time I made that mistake. So, yeah, my skill level is just not good enough, but this is one of the best races I've had in a long time.
2 to go, subscribe,
In terms of
57,
fun
7,
and
0,
challenge.
5.
And I'm about to lose another spot. I can't believe this.
Outside. Clear to the
Got
top.
aggressive there. Should be okay here. Yeah, I think we're going to finish 22nd. Unless I make a mistake again. I can't do that again. I'm just going to have to stay high. I was just going too low. And look, the leader's loose. That other car is not letting him by.
White flag next time by a stripe.
Man, I am sweating.
55, 0.942. You're in the top 20.
The leader just did a
55, 0.848.
Yeah. So we're gonna. Oh, there must be something happened. We're 19th, so we may end up with a top 20, guys. As long as I don't do anything stupid here. Alright, so stick around. I'm going to show you guys the settings and what I'm hoping to see in NASCAR 25. So, okay.
All right, there's the checkered flag. We'll get them next time.
Wow. Man, I was thinking top 10. This was awesome. So, okay, let's just back out. Okay. All right. We're gonna hit quit. Yes. All right. Man, I'm sweating. That was so much fun. Okay, so let's look at the race. Hold on a second. No, I gotta show you the settings. Let me go to single race. The hell? Oh, here we go. So as you guys could see, these are your settings, right? I'm really hoping they give us something like this where, you know, you could put race percentage, how many laps you want to run, whatever. So here you got the race session, you got the car, so whatever car you want, Cup, Xfinity, truck, ARCA, then you got all your tracks, right? And then you could, hold on a second. So if I hit this, okay. Add a track, and then you see all the tracks. Whatever, make your schedule, whatever the case is. So that's what I did. I went and I put Pocono. Then you go to, you could do it this way or just up here. Next, track options. Restart, double file. Like it's really detailed. Lucky Dog, if you want that on or not. I'm assuming you're going to have cautions, maybe give you the option to have no stage cautions. Time of day, you could run day race, night race, whatever. Also, they have like weather here, weather. Look at this. Clear, partly cloudy, mostly cloudy, overcast, track moisture, temperature. Like, I don't know if it's going to be this detailed, but just showing you what the options are. You could have static weather. You could have realistic weather. You could have, I guess, forecasted weather. I guess you could even have it maybe to whatever the real life weather is. Options. Um, you could disable car damage. You could qualifying tire choice. There's all kinds of stuff, right? But here is, okay, track conditions. Here's the AI, right? So you pick the opponents. And here's the skill spread, right? So I got it on a fixed skill range. You could also have it adaptive AI. I've already tried adaptive AI. I don't like it. It feels a little bit like rubber banding. It's not quite exactly the same. I've only used it a couple times, but I don't like it. I like the fixed skill range. It feels a lot more natural. The adaptive, especially when you start in the back, the cars in the back do race a little more chaotic. Some of them are like way too slow. So I think if they tweaked it better and worked on it more, it might be better. But I prefer the fixed skill range. But again, options. Like I love that you have these options. And the skill spread that I had for this is 105, which they call cheaters here because it's a very you saw I almost got lapped at at the 85 lap range. I did get lapped. So the slowest cars are I had it at a 75 to 105. But this thing goes all the way up to 125, right? So the hell? What am I doing? Hold on a second, guys. Okay. So yeah, it's all the way to 125. So you have a lot of room to play with. And like right now, if I felt like this is too hard, I want it to be a little easier for me. That's it. I go from 105 to maybe 100. And as you saw there, it went from cheaters to aliens, right? So that's what they call it. They could call it legend. This could be like, no, cheaters could be legend. This could be like superstar. Then all pro is like all star. And then the lower setting is pro. Who cares, right? What's important here is that you have very incremental uh, adjustments here, right? So if like I said, 105 was a little too hard for me, maybe I go to 102, right? I was very happy with it, especially if I got like a custom setup, right? And then I could be even more competitive. There's a lot of things you take into account, but you got your number of AI drivers, and then it even tells you here your grid position, right? So if you don't want to qualify, and I want to start 26th, I could set it, whatever. I always like starting all the way in the back. Yeah, but I had it at 105. I'm going to leave it there in case I do a different race, different track. But that's the one thing I have. One gripe is, depending on the track, this same exact setting, it won't have the same exact challenge. It might be too easy. It might be too hard. You got to spend a lot of time testing these settings to get a real feel for what it is. And it does need to be, for me, set it and forget it. Where what the race I just ran, if I just leave these settings and then I go to a completely different track, I'd like to have the same exact experience, the same exact difficulty and challenge. And unfortunately, it's not really like that on iRacing. You do got to always, come in and spend time playing with this. But I think the more time that iRacing spends tuning this, they can it'll be better. They can make it better. But really fantastic experience. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you guys agree that that is really good AI. And that's what I'm looking for. And that's the gameplay right there. I had a blast. Just imagine that with a fully fleshed out career mode. I'm really excited. Again, I have no idea if this is going to be representative of NASCAR 25. it could be a completely different experience. But if they can deliver something similar to this, I will be extremely happy. And I think most of you will too. So let me know what you guys think of the AI and what you saw in this race. What would you like to see improved? Or, like what are you hoping to see in the AI in NASCAR 25? I really think this is an awesome representation of what I'd like to see. So, anyway, I look forward to your comments. Thanks for watching. Later, guys.